Hello, football fans. Tonight's game is the Year 1 Football Rivals Fiesta Bowl. We have the number 5 NC State Wolfpack taking on the number 7 Ohio State Buckeyes. I am your commissioner and play-by-play commentator tonight. Commissioner back. We have given Skip Lloyd the night off so that he can call the national championship tomorrow night with Texas Tech, I should say, taking on Texas A&M, number 2 versus number 1. But in tonight's matchup, we have a matchup of juggernauts here, as you have 2 Heisman Trophy finalists in Alvin Thompson, who won the Heisman Trophy, and Smokey Smith, the phenom quarterback, number 9 for the Wolfpack. Finished, I believe, 3rd or 4th in the voting for the Heisman Trophy. And on the other side of the ball, we have Ohio State, who has Tommy Thomas, also a user recruit. Phenomenal season for both of these quarterbacks. Both defenses have played great this year. Both defenses are monsters on the field. Let's see which team can emerge victorious. NC State did not make it to the ACC championship. Their one loss that they suffered to Florida State knocked them out of the ACC championship game, and Florida State has won the ACC championship. Ohio State lost in the Big Ten championship to Nebraska, who we saw Friday night. Here we go. The Ohio State Buckeyes, let's get into the action. The Ohio State Buckeyes have returned the kickoff, and they're coming out in 4-wide shotgun read option. Little nerve jump there at the beginning for Tommy Thomas as he rushes for 6 yards on the keeper. Tommy Thomas is a dual threat quarterback, though he does like to throw more than he does run. We saw them last week against Nebraska. Nebraska ran a 3-3-5 and shut down every facet of their offense that they had. As Tommy Thomas has all day to throw here, this offensive line has him. He takes off running. He gets a 5-yard rush for the first down. So that's 2 plays, 2 runs for Tommy Thomas, and a first down for the Buckeyes. The NC State Wolfpack also runs a 3-3-5, I believe, most of the time, as they like to play man up, as you can see on the corners there. Thomas drops back. They're going to have to definitely try to get a lot of the zone busting defense or offense in the passing game. As you see right there, they just ran a quick little slant to get in front of the safety. Linebacker comes and cleans it up, and it's a first down play by the Buckeyes. The NC State Wolfpack also has a great defense. Jimmy Black, their middle linebacker, won and swept pretty much every defensive award there is this year in Football Rivals College Year 1. As the Buckeyes hand off to the middle and McMahon just gets creamed at the line. I guess somehow he fell forward for a 1-yard gain. As I believe that was Jimmy Black right there introducing himself to McMahon. The Wolfpack, many thought would be in the national championship game, as well as the Buckeyes. A lot of people thought that this was going to be the national championship game. So it's fitting to see that it is our Saturday Night Live game here, as Thomas takes a shot deep, and he's on the sideline to Tootens for a first down. Tootens has really came along in these last couple of weeks, being very impressive as a route runner. As you can see there, a nice crisp run. Thomas lets go of it as he's getting hit. Tootens shoestrings the sideline. First down, Buckeyes. The Buckeyes opening drive here. They're taking it down the field as they are on the other side, the opponent's side of the field now. NC State comes out in a 3-3-5 again. Buckeyes have emptied the backfield, and Thomas takes a shot over the middle. He's got, I believe that's Tootens or Johnny Wise. Johnny Wise over the middle for a 28-yard reception. Just completely beat his man on the route. Thomas hit him in stride. You see he turned the corner around. No match right there. Turned the corner around. Didn't know where he was. Great play. Frozen rope on the dot. First down, Buckeyes. And just like that, it's 1st and goal here for Ohio State. Driving down the field. And in motion. Oh, he's going to get creamed in the backfield. Thomas takes it for an 8-yard loss. They did the play-action pass. Jason Walker wasn't fooled. Let's watch, did he just beat his man? Yeah, he just looks like unblocked. Unblocked as a defensive tackle. Just beat his man there. Thomas turned around after doing the play-action pass, after doing the play-action, and 8-yard loss as a result. Buckeyes come out here 2 wide. Pull back up. They're running the option. He's got the man to the right. Oh, he stiff arms right over the middle. Fumbles the ball. Thomas ran to the right side, kept the ball, didn't pitch wisely. Stiff arms number 47 right there, and then takes a big hit on the sideline from the safety. Fumbles the ball, but luckily it rolls out of bounds. I think he was down anyway when his elbow hit the ground, which caused the fumble, it looked like on the replay. Buckeyes here, 3rd and goal now from the 9-yard line. Go 3 wide, 2 running backs deep. Buckeyes are running the Ohio State offense here. Oh, blitz right up the middle, untouched. Another 8-yard loss. That was Mr. Jimmy Black. How do you do, sir? I just won every defensive award that I was nominated for. Most likely going to be the #1 defensive draft pick, and Thomas is hurt. Jimmy Black has injured Tommy Thomas in the Fiesta Bowl opening drive. That is huge for the Buckeyes. Let's see what happens, how this plays out as the Buckeyes take a field goal from the 25-yard line. It's a 35-yard field goal. It's up, and it's good. 3-0 Buckeyes. But that injury to Tommy Thomas is going to be huge. Let's see what happens. There you go. It says he's got an abdominal strain. He's out for 1 quarter, so he should be back after the half. Here we go. We'll see NC State's offense here led by the Heisman Trophy winning Alvin Thomas at halfback and Smokey Smith at quarterback. NC State runs the Georgia offense, the Georgia playbook. They put Thomas in motion. Thomas, the fullback in motion, and Thomas takes the ball right off the bat. They hand it to Thomas. Feed him. He's your, like I said, he's the Heisman Trophy. He's the best running back in this draft class for any owners wanting to know who to draft at running back in the first pro draft that we will have. Alvin Thompson right there is your running back that you want to get, as this very first run of the game is for 8 yards. Smith puts a man in motion, hands it off to Thompson again, and he is introduced to the Ohio State linebacking crew. Didn't catch the name there, but stuffed at the line. He fell. I think he got knocked forward by that hit for a 1-yard gain, as it's 3rd and 1 for NC State here. NC State coming out tight end. They hand it off to Thompson again. He hurdles over a guy on the ground, and he gets the first down on a 4-yard rush. And that right there, folks, is why Thompson is the #1 halfback right now. Took the ball, realized there was nowhere to go. He just needed the first down, run north to south. Jumped a guy, hurdled him, got the first down. Put the tight end in motion here, the H-back in motion. Hand it off to Thomas again as he evades one guy and takes another massive hit at the line of scrimmage, as he has 4 rushes for 15 yards now. That was the Ohio State outside linebacker. Watson showing Thompson that if he is going to keep running up the middle, he's going to take some shots all night long. NC State comes out 3 wide. And Smokey Smith keeps it in. We'll see Smokey run the ball for the first time as he spins off of a tackle, and he's up the middle. Great run by Smokey Smith, 19-yard rush, and you can see why he was in the Heisman running. As his first play of the game that he is involved in, he keeps it, spins off the tackle, evades the first tackle, spins off the second tackle, leans into the third tackle, and falls forward for another 3 to 4 yards. Smokey Smith with a phenomenal play. NC State is definitely going to be a team to reckon with next year. Smokey Smith, play action, passes over the middle. That's his first pass play, I believe, for a 6-yard reception over the middle to Cameron Neal. Just a quick little slant, play action, slant. Get Smith in gear here. Get him in, get him settled in. Get him some quick, easy passes, and let's see what happens. NC State comes out. Ohio State is crowding the line, looking like they're going to blitz here. Got 5 men on the line, and they do. They blitz everybody. It's picked up nicely, but they swing it out to Thompson on a little swing pass for a 5-yard loss. Don't think there was really anywhere else to go, as Smith realized that his offensive line was about to give way to the blitz coming from Ohio State. It looked like man coverage. Everybody was covered up. Good defensive call by Ohio State there. Big third down here by the Wolfpack. 3rd and 9. You got to think they got to throw something over the middle, a deep curl, something like that. They come out 4 wide. Thompson releases to block. They throw a quick slant over the middle. He's got the first down. It looks like they're tight end. It's Ed Silva, the wide receiver. Oh, and he looked like he was hurt for a second there as he was laying on the ground. Great play. Just a little quick go, drag route across the middle. Somehow number 29 there missed the tackle, and he drugged the guy forward for 5 or 6 yards. As NC State's now in business, 8 plays, 47 yards. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and they are driving against the Buckeyes. 2 wide right, 3 wide right. Just a straight handoff across the middle to Edwin Rivers, the backup halfback. As NC State has rushed 1, Rivers has 1 for 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Same formation. Let's see if they hand it off again. 3 wide right, tight left. Yep. Just a straight hand up the middle again. This one is Thompson as he gets another 7 yards. And you got to think, this is what Nebraska did last week to Ohio State, is they just ran it right at Ohio State's gut and just pummeled them all game long. And then Maverick McQueen, who had been off for 5 weeks in injury, just whenever they needed to give the running back a break, he would hit some quick out routes. As they throw it over the middle, looks like Silva again for the first down. Nope, 6-yard reception, 2nd and goal. But Ohio State just could not stop the rushing attack of Nebraska last week. NC State obviously did not play last week, as they did not play in a conference championship. Hand it to Thompson to the left side. He's got a block, and he's got the touchdown. 3-yard run. Read his blocks perfectly. Went inside. Block got picked up. Went outside. No one's there. Touchdown. NC State Wolfpack. 12 plays, 69 yards, 3 minutes and 43 seconds on that drive as they take a 4-point lead here with the extra point. 7-3. NC State University over the Ohio State University. NC State sets up, kicks off. Looks like we'll see a return. Ohio State takes it. I believe this is Tootin to the 20, 25, and this is Johnny Wise this time. I believe Tootin must do the punt returns, but the Ohio State return team is actually pretty good this year. As in all the awards, the Ohio State Buckeyes, their defensive backs won a lot of the awards as they come out 5 wide, empty set here, pump action. This is the backup quarterback. Thomas gets a quick little curl route for a 6-yard rush. This is what you want to do with your backup quarterback. Tony Robertson, 1 of 1 for 6 yards. Same thing that NC State was doing on their first drive, which basically this is your very first drive again with the brand new quarterback. You want to get him warmed up, calm down, get some quick, easy routes, get him settled into the game. As they come 4 wide, one halfback read option. Oh, man. Bad read. And that's Jimmy Black, who is a monster at halfback. But you got to think that Robertson he's got to read that better. He should have kept the read option there instead of handing it to McMahon, who's not a great running back anyway. That leads to 3rd and 8 here as the Buckeyes drop back. Hit a man over the middle for the slant. Just a quick slant, but it looks like it's a 7-yard reception by Johnny Wise. It's going to be 4th and 1. Be interesting to see if the Buckeyes go for it. It looks like they're going to punt it here. It looks like NC State's coming for it. They've got 10 on the line, and they're coming. They almost got to him as the punt's boomed off. Down to the 12-yard line. He's going to take the return. He's playing around, and he gets hit hard by the Buckeyes. Jared Smith with a 14-yard return. Massive hit. He took a big shot there. NC State takes over at the 28-yard line. Smith fakes the handoff to the middle. He keeps the tuck, and he has a 9-yard run on the second time he has kept it. As that's the end of the first quarter with the NC State Wolfpack leading the Ohio State Buckeyes 7-3. Smith drops back and hits Edwin Rivers again on a 3-yard reception. Looks like they're going to give a heavy dose of balancing in Rivers and Thompson here to keep the Buckeyes off guard. As Smith is now 5 of 5 at the top of the second quarter. While we're thinking about it, everybody go in and hit the like and subscribe button. Comment, talk to us while we're watching the game. We're very community driven. We want to get everybody involved as the Wolfpack hits Ewing over the middle for a 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4. Smith is now 6 for 6 for 33 yards. If you could, go in, tell your friends about us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And Smith here with 4 wide. Thompson in the backfield with him. We're letting a lot of clock bleed off. And it's Thompson, and the Ohio State defense read that play from the get-go as the defensive line, Lee Williams, 6'7", Lee Williams, senior for Ohio State, makes the tackle for a 4-yard loss. Big third down here, 3rd and 5 for the Wolfpack. They go 4 wide right, 1 left, empty set for Smith. Short drop, he's rolling, he's got a man over the middle, and he gets hit big, and that's going to be Smith's first incomplete pass as the Ohio State defense linebacking core stops the pass over the middle. He had the first down, but he was stopped there, knocked the ball loose, and now NC State is forced to punt on 4th and 5. Ohio State is not coming for it like NC State did, as he has 3 blockers back there and runs right into the very first player. We were just talking good about you Teutons, and then you did that. Ohio State comes to the line with a big set, 2 wide. Tight end is now in motion. Play action, roll to the right, and he hits the tight end in the flats for a 0. That's right, 0-yard reception to Travis Clark. Actually, I believe that's the fullback who had a big touchdown pass about 2 weeks ago against Michigan. These players that are winning all the awards and, on top of the attributes will be in the first draft class, even though someone like Thompson is a senior. He will be in the first draft class. We're going to take the top 10 out of each position both seasons, as we're going to play as the Buckeyes take a deep shot, and Tremaine Anthony drops the wide open interception. That could have been huge for the Wolfpack, but it just goes right through his hands, and you see why he plays defense now. Thompson. Oh, he's got a guy in stride down the left sideline. Roberts makes up for that play and makes the Wolfpack pay for not getting the interception as he hits A.J. Jenkins down the sideline on a streak. Huge play, and the Buckeyes are in business here. 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second quarter, trailing the Wolfpack by 4. Tony Robertson making a play possibly for, a quarterback battle next season, or possibly a transfer to another school. Who knows? Let's see what he can do. Put the fullback in motion, hand it to McMahon. He's got blocks down the left side, and he just doesn't take advantage of it, but he does get 4 yards, as he now has 3 rushes for 4 yards, or 3 rushes for 1 yard. Buckeyes are running a very balanced offense. 8 runs, 8 passes as they come in an empty set here. Quick out, quick curl to the left, and they have Wise for a first down, an 11-yard reception. Just quick, easy play. Give us the first down. We'll take what you give us. We don't think we can beat you over the middle right now, as NC State has 6 guys on the line, and they blitz all of them. And Tommy Thomas is back in the game, and it looks like, did he just fumble, or it was a quarterback keeper all the way as Thomas comes in for the first play. I guess he wanted to get his hit out of the way A lot of guys, you know, when they come back from injury or come back from being out of the game for a while, they do want to get that hit in early and get hit so that they're not afraid and, you know, make sure everything's good. As he hands it off over the middle, McMahon leans forward for a 2-yard rush, and it's going to be 3rd and goal for the Buckeyes. Jimmy Black with his 6th tackle, 3 of them for losses, and 1 of those is a sack. You know, we've said it before, the Buckeyes, anyone looking to make a recruit for the college year or 2, Buckeyes would be a prime example of a good team that needs a good halfback. As you can see, McMahon is just swallowed up there for a 3-yard loss. That was nothing to do with him, though. That was a bad read by Thomas, and it looks like Thomas kept the ball. As the 8-play, 70-yard drive, which is usually a touchdown statistical drive, ends up in a field goal attempt and good. And we are now at a 1-point lead by the Wolfpack at 7-6, Buckeyes trailing. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half. Buckeyes kick it away deep. It's going to be a touchback out of the back of the end zone. You got to feel like the Buckeyes want to come back from losing in the conference championship the way they did. They just looked atrocious as Nebraska, which no hate against Nebraska, but Nebraska has had a rough 5 weeks. I believe they went 3-2 or 2-3 as Jerry Diggs, a wide receiver speed sweep to the left side, gets a huge play for a first down for the Wolfpack. Smith rolls to his right, and he's taken off. He's got it over the middle, and he slides after an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Smith is one of the better quarterbacks, especially out of the recruit class, of game managers. He usually only runs when he needs to. He doesn't run to run. He runs because he needs to run. And he's had a great year as he hands it to Thompson, who plows through through the offensive line and gets the first down. 8 rushes, 27 yards, 3.4 average, and a touchdown. Ohio State coming out in their 4-3. They do run a 4-3 base package. Smith is, that play was horrible from the start. Smith with the play action, roll to the left. The Ohio State outside linebacker was there. The tackle could not pick up the block, and luckily for the NC State Wolfpack, Smith just got the ball batted down as he hands it off to Thompson to the right. He beats the outside linebacker who was there waiting on him and turns nothing into a 6-yard rush. My God, this halfback is amazing. He plays some damn good football, guys. NC State comes out 4 wide, halfback. It's a screen. They're going to hit Thompson on the screen. He's got no one in front of him as he sprints forward for an 8-yard reception and the first down. As NC State gets a first down and is driving down the field. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, trying to get a more commanding lead against the Buckeyes, which it looks like they took a page out of Nebraska's playbook as they're hitting a guy on the right, quick out. Ewing gets another reception, a 7-yard reception for a first down, gets out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 3 with the clock stopped. Smith at 80% on passing at 8 and 10. Smith has he hands it off to Thompson up the middle, untouched for about 6 yards before there's even a Buckeye near him as he gets an 8-yard pickup. 1st and 10, NC State. We've seen NC State run this offense all year long against all their opponents. And until they met Brandon Smith and the Florida State Seminoles, it looked like no one was going to stop them. But Florida State had the defense as Smith rolls left and gets clotheslined from the back for a 4-yard loss. As Aaron Jackson, the right defensive end, gets to him and says, "I'm just as good as the guy on the left. Don't come my way anymore either." NC State comes out with the wide left. They have 2 tight left. Rotate him into the right side for a block. Smith with a quick drop. He's looking like he's going to try to run, and he gets sacked for a 5-yard loss, and that was a rare mistake by Smokey Smith as Calvin Martin At defensive tackle, gets a great sack there. Just pushes his offensive lineman into Smith for a sack. Because I can't reach you, I'm just going to push this big elephant right in your face. And it's going to be 3rd and 19 for NC State, as it looked like they were going to punch it in there for a while to end the first half. Minute and a half left. 3rd and 19. Smith takes the handoff. Quick fake screen to the right. And Smith is going to roll out to the right. Didn't look like he really knew what to do there. Maybe a busted play. As he takes another big loss. And it's going to be 4th and 20. A 1-yard loss there on the sack. They do rule it a sack. And Ohio State's defense is showing some life here, as this play, this drive was 11 plays for 41 yards, a complete opposite of the Buckeye drive previously. Now it looks like NC State's going to bleed the clock down before attempting this field goal. Under a minute in game time now. 12, 11, 10. That's what I love about these bowl games, is it's matchups of teams that you wouldn't ordinarily see during the week, the regular weeks. And the kick is up, and it's good. As the Wolfpack takes a 4-point lead again on the Ohio State Buckeyes, leading 10-6 with 40 seconds left in the first half. Here in the Fiesta Bowl, Phoenix, Arizona. Wolfpack kicks off. Ohio State's going to run it. Takes it from the 1-yard line. He does not shake off the first tackler and turns in a 17-yard return. As you can see, this has been a game, low-scoring game, great defenses on both sides. NC State has been more of the aggressor on defense, and Ohio State has been more of a bend, don't break, and make big plays when needed. Ohio State, let's see if they try to score here before halftime. As Thomas takes the pat, there was nothing to say there. I couldn't say it fast enough. Sorry, guys. But Tommy Thomas takes the snap. Quick drop for some reason instead of a deep drop to give his receivers some time. And just the offensive line had no answer for the blitz. The rush, not even a blitz really, but the rush from the NC State defensive line. As NC State's coming out in the 3-3-5 again, which we went over before. Nebraska gave them all kinds of fits and trouble last week with that. And it looks like Ohio State's just going to let the clock run down to end the first half. Let's see if they snap it before halftime. And they snap it with 2 seconds left on the clock and just throw it away on an out. That was a wasted play. I don't know why they did that. As Tutons gets a 4-yard reception. And that is the end of the first half. NC State leading 10-6 in the PlayStation Verbo Fiesta Bowl. As we've said before, you can see from the highlights here at halftime, Jimmy Black has just led this defense all year long. Alvin Thompson's led the offense. The greatest ally a quarterback can have, especially a young quarterback like Smokey Smith, the greatest ally a quarterback can have is a great run game, and Alvin Thompson was that ally on his Heisman Trophy campaign season. As you can see, both defenses have just been destroying their opposing offenses here in tonight's game. Ohio State with -2 rush yards. That's insane on the year. As you can see, NC State, not that great across the board, but they do have the lead. As Ohio State had that one big pass play that has put them at 135. Luckily, both teams have had 0 turnovers so far. The time of possession's even. This is an even ball game, guys, and anyone can win. That's what's awesome about college football, especially here at Football Rivals, as the players, with the recruits that have came in, with their attributes that they assign, you can make a big difference on a team like NC State. As Ohio State kicks it way into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buckle up, guys. Here we go. It's the second half. Third quarter. 8 minutes left. 3 wide right. Smokey Smith takes the snap. Hands it to Thomas again. Looks like it ain't broke, don't fix it, guys. As Thompson with a 17-yard rush. This Ohio State defense has no answer for Alvin Thompson up the middle. 11 rushes, 58 yards, as he's untouched for 10 to 12 yards before he gets hit. Ohio State has to put someone in the middle of the field to stop this guy. Mike Allstott 2.0 with the big old cowboy collar, neck roll, just rumbling across the field. And why not? They hand it off to him again. This time he gets stopped after a 3-yard rush. But, you know, who cares? It's only a 3-yard rush. What the hell? 12 rushes, 61 yards. As Terrence Watson gets his 5th tackle of the game. And you can imagine by the end of this game, the linebackers and the safeties are most likely going to have a crap ton of tackles as Thomas is just running as they play action over the middle. Oh, Smokey Smith makes a mistake, and he throws an interception as Ohio State's defense is giving them life here. This was a lot. Yes, Marcus Clark with the interception, outside linebacker, stepped in front of the pass. Right hit. There you go, Marcus Clark, right outside linebacker, number 57, just stepped in front of the pass over the middle. Didn't even see him. Smokey Smith makes a rare mistake as Alvin Thompson makes the tackle to save a touchdown. And the Buckeyes are in business here. Buckeyes come out 3 wide, 2 halfbacks deep. Play action. Thomas taking a shot downfield. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was the way you answer a turnover right there, as Thomas is now 6 of 6 for 113 and a touchdown as the Buckeyes take a shot downfield. Just completely burned his coverage. That was the corner that he actually turned around earlier in the game on a deep slant. You know, kind of a skinny post. It wasn't even a post really, but anyway, down the sideline, right side street. Touchdown Buckeyes. As we are now another lead change. The Buckeyes leading 13-10. 7 minutes and 13 seconds. And that's a huge turn of events for the Buckeyes. Let's see if the momentum sticks as they are now over the Wolfpack. Another deep kick. He's going to return it this time. It looks like that's Alvin Thompson returning kicks for a 20-yard return out to the 21 or 22-yard line. As you can see here, not much separating these two teams, even though the Wolfpack has double the first downs that Ohio State has. But that's how this NC State offense is designed. They take chunks. As Smith has the blocks and he keeps the option to the right side and gets a 10-yard rush, it's going to be 2nd and inches. We were kind of curious to see if when they came back out, if the coach would have faith in him and take a shot downfield. It looks like they want to just calm him back down. They run an option right, and he gets a 9.5-yard run. Play action, he takes a shot downfield, and he's got a 28-yard pass down the right side off the RPO. Tight window there. Threw it right over the shoulder of the Buckeye. Dropped it right in the basket where it needs to be, and that's the maturity and that's the awareness of Smokey Smith at quarterback for you, for the Wolfpack. Now NC State is in business as they go 3 wide. Looks like Thomas is taking a breather as Smith rolls out left, hits a receiver on the right side. It was Ewing for a 2-yard reception. Smith 10 of 13 for 78 yards. That was Simmons' 6th tackle of the game. Smith hands it off to Thompson. A rare negative gain by Alvin Thompson. Lost 1 yard. 13 rushes, 60 yards, 4.6 yard average, and a touchdown on the day. You got to assume that NC State wants to just feed Thompson, as it looks like he's breathing a little heavy there. They might need to get him a break. As he tries to pick up the block, they do a quick slant again over the middle. First down to Dan Gunn, 11-yard reception, just a quick little, it looked like kind of like a tunnel screen that got blown up, but regardless, it's an 11-yard gain for a first down for the Wolfpack. Smith takes the pitch. It's an option to the right. He pitches it to Thompson, who gets a 1-yard rush. Actually, that was Rivers. Thompson is 26. Rivers is 44. And the award-winning Doug Haas as the tackle. Hands it off to Rivers to the left side, and that's a first down. Rivers, 12-yard rush off the left tackle. 3 rushes for 21 yards for that young man. As Simmons gets his 8th tackle on the game. Thompson breathing a little heavy there. Or that's Rivers breathing a little heavy. Thompson is in the backfield. Oh! 5-yard loss. Doug Haas, the safety, award-winning safety on the year for the Buckeyes, said, that's enough of this crap. I'm going to come streaking down like a lightning bolt on defense on a free safety blitz. No more running for you, sir. Receiver in motion, fakes it to him, swings it out left back to him for a negative 1 yard reception. It's going to be 3rd and 15. As the Buckeyes defense, ever since the interception, they are back in this game, guys. They are hyped. They've got the momentum on their side, and they are just feeding this NC State offense tackle after tackle after loss after loss. As we are now at 3rd and 15 for the Wolfpack and Smokey Smith. Let's see what the coach dials up here on a deep 3rd down play. Quick drop. Smith tries to run. He breaks the tackle, and he throws the ball. It should have been intercepted. He should have just ran the ball. He threw the ball as he was getting tackled. He should have. I think he was going to break that tackle. He probably should have taken his shot running the ball. He almost threw an interception. Regardless, Wolfpack has the field goal up, and we have a tie ball game here at 13 all. NC State 13, Ohio State 13. Hell of a game here, as the offenses are starting to take chances and get downfield. The defenses are buckling up and just going guns a-blazing, as it's a short kickoff. He's got the left side. He's broken free. Nobody's there. And a huge kickoff return by Tootens for a 55-yard return. I said it last week. I'll say it again this week. Tootens will be a great returner in the pro league. Put him on your board. He's going to be a great slant runner. He's going to be a great slot wide receiver and returner. Put him on your board. I'm telling you that right now. As Thomas goes down for a 6-yard sack. Eric Fogel, his 2nd tackle on the game for a sack and a tackle for loss. As Ohio State's offense, the whole offensive line just looked lost right there. Didn't know what was going on. As the Buckeyes now come out and face 2nd and 16. Right at the 50-yard line. They hand it off to McMahon, who stiff arms the first guy. But McMahon is just not the running back that Thompson is. He's not a great running back. He is a north and south running back. As NC State has a big injury here. See who that was. As soon as we can get an update, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. Ohio State 2 wide, fullback, 2 halfbacks, takes a quick drop. He's getting, he almost got sacked. I believe that was Black again in his face. And that was linebacker Hale for the Wolfpack with the bruised sternum. He'll be out of quarter, back in the 4th quarter to help in the game. As the Buckeyes punt the ball, high kick. Going to drop down for a touchback. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Wolfpack and Smokey Smith have the ball again. But the earlier you start watching these games, go back and watch the first season. This is the last week of the first season. We will be taking about a week off to build the new rosters, as Thompson takes a handoff to the left side and a 2-yard loss. This Ohio State defense has finally got the right plays dialed up to bottle Thompson, as he's lost 7 yards out of the last couple runs. He had 60 yards rushing. He's now down to 53. As it's now 2nd and 12 for the Wolfpack. They've got to take some shots. They haven't really taken a shot yet. As Smith takes off like he's going to try to run, and he's hit hard. Wrapped up by one guy, hit by Branch for the 2nd sack of the game by Branch, and it's now 3rd and 17. That was Haas. Branch and Haas both there. Buckeyes, looks like their Buckeyes are bringing a lot of safety blitzes, or they're using Haas to read. to key in on Smith. Three wide right, one left. Quick little pump fake. Oh, Smith takes another shot. You got to wonder how many of these shots he can take, as it's going to be 4th and 17. The Ohio State Buckeyes are back on defense. They are back in the game, and they are looking for blood here as they have 10 guys on the line. They drop them back for a safe return. Big punt all the way down. He just runs straight up the middle, gets as much as he can as Tootens gets an 11-yard return there. We are now under 2 minutes in the third quarter as the Buckeyes get the ball right around the 50-yard line. Very short field. You got to think they might want to take another shot again like they did last time. Man coverage on the outside receivers. He's got him over the middle, but he takes the dump off to the left side, and that was ill-advised again as Hagan knocks the pass down. Thomas is now 6 of 8 for 113 yards and a touchdown. 4 wide. H back up. Receiver in motion. Speed sweep to the right. Speed option to the right. That was Wildcat, actually. McMahon is not the guy you want to run Wildcat with, Buckeyes. Take my advice. Don't run that a play again. Crumple it up. Throw it in the trash can. Pour some Gatorade on it. Do whatever you got to do. As Thomas takes a quick hit, a little tunnel screen with the wide receiver. No one around him. The blocking really wasn't there either as Wise gets an 8-yard reception. And it's going to be 4th and 1 as Wise hits the 100-yard mark. 102 yards receiving on the day. The Buckeyes are going to punt it. They have the ball at NC State's 41, and it's only 4th and 1. They fake the punt. He takes a shot downfield, and he hits the pass. Marcus Clark with the diving reception over the middle. The punter hits him on the numbers. Oh, my God. Great play by the punt. The Ohio State Buckeyes dial up a fake punt pass on 4th and 1 and get a 28-yard pass for the first down. As Thomas now takes it, they've got strong left. Hand it off to McMahon, who breaks off the first tackle, second tackle, and gets a 4-yard rush. And the Buckeyes are the aggressor now here, as they are the ones taking it. They are the ones punching NC State in the mouth, and they are driving down the field, trying to score here. 2nd and 6, 3 wide right. Thomas with a quick drop. He's got a guy over the middle, but he's going to take off running. Thomas is so good at this. He stiff arms the linebacker over the middle and falls forward for a 6-yard rush and a first down. The Buckeyes are driving. 19 seconds left. Are they going to call? Are they going to run another play in this third quarter? Speed, a toss sweep to the right. McMahon has it. He stiff arms. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 7-yard touchdown run. The Buckeyes are back in business as they run a toss sweep right. McMahon says, screw you, guy in the booth. What do you know? I'm going to punch this ball in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they now have a 7-point lead, 20-13. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. And we have a freaking ball game here, guys. Another deep kickoff, touchback, and now the Wolfpack has the ball. Let's see if Smokey Smith has told his coach on the sideline, guys, we got to take some shots. We got to get downfield. We're too predictable right now. The Buckeyes are killing us. Let's see what they do. 3 wide left. Smith with a quick drop again. He's scrambling. He doesn't know what to do, and he's hit again for a sack. Another loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12. This Buckeyes defense just knows what NC State's going to do every play now. And they're just driving down the field. Or I shouldn't say driving down the field, but the defense is driving down the field and blocking all lanes of escape for Smokey Smith. And that's the end of the third quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. Put your 4s up in the house as the Ohio State Buckeyes are leading NC State University Wolfpack 20-13. NC State has the ball. 2nd and 12 to start the fourth quarter. Smith hands it off to Thompson right up the middle. Nobody's hitting him. He gets 10-yard rush on 2nd and 12, and he's back up around 60 yards as he's got 16 rushes for 63 yards now. And just this offensive line for NC State is very impressive. Just massive holes every play for Thompson, right up the gut. As we have gone from 2nd and 12 to 3rd and 1. Or 2nd and 16 to 3rd and 1. Man in motion to the right. Play action to Thompson up the middle. Smith has a guy wide right, wide open, 16-yard reception. Dan Gunn. First down, NC State. The linebacker passed him off there. There was no one that picked him up in the zone coverage. And Smokey Smith with a very wise read. First down. You got to think they got to keep taking some chunk plays like that. As you can see, the Buckeyes have 5 guys on the line and an outside linebacker. And they blitz him. They blitz the linebacker who takes the halfback on the option. Smith keeps it. He's down the right side. And Smith with a huge 21-yard rush off the option to the right side. Great read. Thompson gets creamed at the line of scrimmage. Smokey Smith takes off. He's not hugely fast, but he's got enough speed to be dangerous. And he takes a 21-yard scamper down the right sideline for a first down by NC State. And now they're in business. They're trying to cash a check to get back in this game to tie the ball game. Smith takes no drop, and he's running up the middle. No one's covering him again. No one's spying on this man as he leans forward into the tackle, falls forward again for another back-to-back 21-yard rush plays by Smokey Smith. Where is the Ohio State defense? You have to spy this man. He is too dangerous to leave left roaming. They were blitzing him, or it looked like they were honestly spying him with both defensive ends to keep him in the pocket, and now he's just running free. As Ohio State blitzes and Smith keeps it again. This time the Buckeyes bottle him up earlier, but it is still a 3-yard rush. As you see, Smith has 12 rushes for 74 yards, and that's a 6.2 average. The Wolfpack has the ball on the 4-yard line. They have 2 wide left, 2 tight left, H-back. They bring a receiver in motion, hand it off to Thompson up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. No one touched him again. 5-yard touchdown run. Hello, Alvin Thompson. This is a damn game. 19-20 with the extra point. It should be 20-20, and we have yet again another tie ball game. Again, folks, if you're listening, if you're watching, and you are a pro scout, a pro owner, a prospective owner, whatever you are, and you're looking at a running back to build your team around in the pro league, Alvin Thompson is your man. I'm telling you right now, he will be the number one, as he was the first Heisman Trophy winner. He looks like Teuton's with a 25-yard return. And here we go, guys. Game 0-0, you know, you got a 20-point tie, 20-20, it's tied. It's basically like you're back at the beginning of the game. What can your offensive coordinator draw up to get you back in this game? As Ohio State comes out with 2 tight end left motion to the right. They hand it off to McMahon right up the gut, but he is bottled up at the line. He does manage to get a 4-yard rush. And, you know, as Woody Hayes said once upon a time, every play should get 4 yards and a cloud of dust, and you will get a first down every play. 2nd and 6, 2 wide left, tight formation to the left. They motion the tight end to the left. Strong left, and then they run back to the right with McMahon. He breaks the tackle, he jukes, and he's got a great run to the right side for 17-yard rush. You know, it's funny, he's got a 17-yard rush and a touchdown that he just got on the last drive, and he's only got 35 yards because he had so many negative runs in the first half. Ohio State comes out with that 2 halfback beside the quarterback, 1 deep behind him look, hands it off, and just horrible play. Antoine Jackson, -1 yard rush. Jimmy Black, the man, 8th tackle of the game, as he just read it from the get-go. There's no denying Jimmy Black once he has his sights on the running back, on the ball carrier, no matter who he is. Ohio State comes out 2 wide, 2 tight, 1 halfback deep. Deep drop by Thomas. He's scrambling. He runs up the middle and he slides after a 6 to 8 yard rush. It looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 4 yards. See, Ohio State is only 2 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 4. You would think this would be an easy conversion as he drops back short. He's got a man over the middle. He hits him on a quick curl and denied. That's McMahon over the middle for a short curl. McMahon on a 4-yard reception. 4th and inches. Will they go for another fake? Or will they take the punt this time? 4.5 minutes left in the game. The Ohio State punter boots it to the sideline, and he touchback. He couldn't angle it to the sideline. It's going to be a touchback. NC State will get the ball at the 25-yard line with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the game. Can they claim the victory? Can they get in the lead and hold it this time? Man in motion. Smokey Smith takes a quick shot over the middle. Just a safe little read there to Silva for a 5-yard gain. As Silva had a great start to the season, he was shaping up to be one of the better wide receivers. Kind of petered off as the year went on. Still a great receiver, great option. You know, he'll be someone's good 2nd to 3rd option in the pro league. As Smith takes a quick, it's that option to the right again. He doesn't pitch. The pitch gets bottled up, gets swallowed up, and he runs to the right side for another huge gain of 15 yards. As now he is approaching 100 yards rushing, 13 rushes, 89 yards. And Smith is willing this Wolfpack offense to stay in this game. As Ohio State has exhausted all options, they have destroyed all the lanes of rushing for Thompson in the second half. Smith takes a quick drop over the middle. He hits his guy. That was Gunn again for another reception. He's got to be pushing, he's got 5 or 6 yards. 4 receptions, 61 yards. Smith is now 15 of 20 for 115 and an interception. 2 wide left. H-back up. Blocking. Play action. Quick shot. Quick curl. 5-yard reception. That was the messiest, quickest RPO over the middle for a first down I've ever seen. As we were dead on the 50-yard line, Wolfpack driving slowly and methodically like they always do. Smith handing it off to Thompson. He's got blockers to the left side, but he chooses not to follow them, tries to go too far out wide, and gets hit by Marcus Clark for a 2-yard rush. Smith again with that 2 wide. H-back, the option to the right. He breaks free somehow of the first tackle and ekes out a 3-yard rush. I don't know how the hell he got loose there. He rolled to the right side, broke free, fell forward, 3-yard rush. It's now 3rd and 5 for the Wolfpack. 3 wide left, empty set. And it's an option. It's a quarterback option, quarterback read, quarterback's dive, the whole play, 2-yard rush. And now the Wolfpack, as we approach 2 minutes, looks like Ohio State called a timeout. We're at 4th and 4, 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and the Wolfpack looks to punt. Sky-high punt, trying to angle it in there, and not going to do it either, as it goes into the back of the end zone. And Ohio State now has a chance with 2 minutes and 9 seconds. As it looks like Smokey Smith took an injury there. I did not see the injury, what it was, but it looks like he got hurt on that last play as Thomas hits his out man. Fell forward for a 10-yard reception. That's TJ London. I believe that's the first time. Yep, that's the first time we've seen TJ London today. 10-yard reception. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Ohio State's got to hurry. They are. Here we go. They're hurrying to 3 wide left. Thomas with the drop back. Takes another quick shot over the middle. First down. TJ London with another reception. You got to go, Buckeyes. You got a minute 43 here with first down. The clock stops as they get set. Two H-backs in the backfield with him. You got to think they're going to take a shot here maybe with the protection that they have. Motion man to the right. Clock's ticking. Takes a quick drop. He rushed over the middle. He hits Tutons over the middle for a 4-yard reception, but one of the linebackers there for NC State was screaming right at him down the middle of the field. He had to just take what he could. Same formation. Thomas drops back. One of the running backs released. He was going to take a shot down the right side. Interception! Oh my God, that's huge. Was that an interception? We've got to see the replay. He took a shot down the right side trying to rush it in there. Did he get his feet down? Did he get his feet down, guys? It looks like it's going to stand. That is huge. The NC State Wolfpack defense has stepped up. An INT late in the game, minute 10 seconds left in the game. Smith is back in, so his injury must not have been bad. As he rolls to the right again, spins out of a tackle, gets hit big across the middle again. I don't know how Smith he's being a warrior today. I don't know how he's taking all these shots. As the wide receiver is so tired, he's just jogging back to the line of scrimmage. 48 seconds, 47 seconds, 46. You got to snap the ball, Smith. It looks like both of these teams are content with going into overtime here, as NC State is just letting the clock bleed down. And it looks like we're going to go to overtime here in the Fiesta Bowl, gentlemen. Snaps the ball, drops back, hits a guy down the right. Smith is surgical with that over-the-shoulder fade as he hits the same play that they did earlier on a huge play. And now they're driving down the field. They can kick a field goal and win the game now as they hand it off to Thompson on the right side, who juxtaposes himself in the air, flying forward like a wombat being blown up by dynamite. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. This is exciting, guys. Here we go. They go 3 wide, 18 seconds left. Hand it to Thompson again up the gut. He falls forward, hits a guy, falls forward. 5-yard rush, 3rd and 1, 13 seconds left, 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Are they going to kick the field goal and win the game? They've got to stop the clock. They're not going to stop the clock. 5 seconds. They're going for the win. They're going for it all. They take a shot down the left side. He's got a guy. He should have stepped out of bounds. I didn't see what the time was on, but they do not get the touchdown. And we are going to overtime. Oh my God. They should have clocked the ball and kicked the field goal for the win. But there is nothing more exciting than college football overtime, as the Buckeyes will get the ball first at the 25-yard line. Empty set, 5 wide, great blocks, hits a guy over the middle, and we're underway here at overtime. Hits McMahon over the middle for a 5-yard reception, 2nd and 5. Ohio State comes out with that overload right look, motion the guy back to the left. Usually they go back to the right with this, but it's a quick pass over the middle. They hit the motion guy on a quick slant. 1st and goal, Buckeyes. These fans are loving every minute of it. 1st and goal, Buckeyes. Hell of a game here for this Fiesta Bowl. The Buckeyes come in a heavy set. Hand it to McMahon up the gut. He just runs right in there, full speed. It's going to be 2nd and goal. He didn't get in, but it looks like he got down to the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. Come on, guys. Show us a spot. Looks like the 2-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Go 2 wide left, 1 wide right. It's a Wildcat. McMahon keeps it. Touchdown, Buckeyes on the Wildcat. Just a quick quarterback, H-back read on the Wildcat play. Right up the middle. Touchdown. With the extra point, it should be 27-20. And the Wolfpack will now get the ball. They have to score a touchdown and make the extra point to progress to a 2nd overtime, obviously. Woo! Here we go, guys. If you would like to be a player, a recruit in our league, hit us up, join the Discord, fill out an application, get in the league. All college teams are available. Positions are going fast. As Smith takes a shot, ooh, that could have ended the game for the Buckeyes as he drops the interception in the end zone. But as I was saying, hit us up, get in the Discord, make a player, join the league. We're going fast. Owners, if you want to be an owner, as they hand it to Thompson off the middle, Looks like a 4-yard rush, 3rd and 4. As now the Wolfpack has, they're in 4th down territory. They've got to get 6 yards here in 2 plays. But if you'd like to be an owner, hit us up. Contact us. We'll get you all the details. The Wolfpack has a guy uncovered on the left side as they hit Silva over the middle for a 1st down. Huge play by Smith, as he is one of the best at taking what the defense gives him. He's a great game manager. You saw what happened in the 4th quarter, 3rd and 4th quarter, when he tries to make plays too many times by himself. He needs to just take what the defense gives him and run when he needs to. They have a guy in motion to the left side. They roll him out to the right. He's got the lane. He takes off and clobbered on the right side by the corner. Actually, yeah, I believe that's... Yeah, Haas is there blitzing. As you can see, they've been bringing Haas in all game. The corner turns around and realizes what's going on and comes up and makes the big tackle. 2nd and 10. Wolfpack trailing by 7. As we're here in overtime number 1. NC State comes out in the formation they've been running all game. They hand it off to Thompson, and Haas meets him. This has been a great battle all game. Haas versus Thompson. I would say it's probably 60-40 right now in Haas's favor as he meets him in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. You're not beating us. We want the young guy to beat us. As they come out 5 wide, 4 left, 1 right. Smith takes a quick drop. He's got a man over the middle. He hits him for 4th and inches. The Buckeyes stand tall. Obviously, the Wolfpack's going to go for it. Here we go, 4th and inches. You got to think this is a dive right up the middle. There's no one there covering for Ohio State. As he hits the guy right over the middle, that's Thompson wide open over the middle. Ran a little halfback angle route. Thompson over the middle. What can this guy not do? Wide open touchdown, 26-27. And with the extra point, will most likely be going into the 2nd overtime. No one covered him. He looked like he was going to block. Released at an angle route. Got the touchdown. And we are an extra point away from going into 2nd overtime. And it's good. And NC State will get the ball to start the 2nd overtime. The NC State Wolfpack will take the ball. They hand it to Thompson, who this time meets number 57 over the middle for a 2-yard run. This Ohio State defense has been pretty impressive in the 2nd half, making adjustments to bottle up Thompson and restrain him from getting the big gains that he was in the 1st half. As Thomas, just was awarded the Heisman Trophy going into this week, Ohio State said, nah, we're going to beat him. He's not going to do that against us. As he outruns the blitz to the left and gets them first. Makes us eat all our words right there, as he's just too fast. He doesn't go down very often with the first hit. Huge play, 1st down. Wolfpack gets the ball. Gets the 1st down. Another option to the left. Smith, so close to the 1-yard line. Smith with an option left, tucked it, pulled the option, pulled the ball from Thompson. Thompson gets hit, and Smith runs down to the half-yard line. As you got to think, they got to hand the ball off to Thompson right here. They do. They hand it off to Thompson, untouched. This offensive line is just a monster. As the Wolfpack gets a touchdown with Thompson. 33-27, untouched, and that is a new school record. I believe it said 30 touchdowns. It bleeped by so fast. That is a new school record for Alvin Thompson for touchdowns. As the extra point's up, it is good. And the Wolfpack now leads by 7 in the 2nd overtime. The Buckeyes will get the ball. Buckeyes come out in their favorite formation, 2 H-backs in the backfield, blocking, 1 releases. McMahon releases to the right. Thomas hits the guy to the left. 1-yard reception. 2nd and 9.
Go nowhere.
Wolfpack looks like they're going to blitz here off the outside. They do. They blitz as McMahon takes the ball to the right side on an 8-yard, 9-yard run, 3rd and 1. McMahon and Thompson have basically swapped first and second half results, and McMahon is running like a man possessed here in the second half as he scrambles for a 1-yard rush to the right side. Buckeyes come out 3 left, 2 wide, right. Thomas, it was a quarterback draw all the way. I mean, I guess it's worked sometimes this year, but you got to think they have a better play that they could draw up right there on 3rd and 2. As he's met on the line. And now it's 4th and 2. You have to get this first down or this game is over by the Buckeyes. Thomas, they hand it off to McMahon. Actually, I don't think that was McMahon. That was the other running back. Yes, that was Jackson. As the Buckeyes, Buckeyes get the first down on 4th and 2 on a 5-yard run. 1st and 10 Buckeyes, trailing 34-27. 2 strong left. They hand it off to McMahon again. He's down the left side. 5-yard rush by McMahon. 2nd and 5. This game has had a little bit of everything, guys, as we are now at 2nd and 5. 34-27. Big set again. Quick drop. He's got a guy to the left. Oh, he threw the interception. He tried to hit the guy on the swing pass to the left, and that is ball game. The NC State Wolfpack are going to be your Fiesta Bowl champions. Allen Hagan. Let's watch the replay. Oh, that's a horrible. There you go. There's the replay. Snatch the ball from the fullback. And that's ball game, guys. That's ball game. This has been a production of Football Rivals. I've been Commissioner back with your play-by-play today. Tune in tomorrow night for the national championship with the Skip Lloyd calling the national championship game. Number 2, Texas Tech versus number 1, Texas A&M. As you see NC State celebrating. That was a hell of a game. That was a classic right there. 2 overtimes. And it came down to a young freshman quarterback making a mistake. Thomas will be back next year for the Buckeyes, most likely, unless a recruit makes a guy for Florida or for Ohio State. As you see, NC State making their season worth something, as they didn't get to win the ACC, but they do come back and win the Fiesta Bowl. Again, this has been Commissioner back. Go in, like, subscribe, make some comments for us, guys. Get this action, get this league going. Let's get it blown up more than it is. We hit 50,000 views last week, so thank you for everyone watching. And just keep helping to make this league blow up. Go make a player. Go be an owner. Look forward to it, guys.